Hey YouTube, this is Mel with another video. So what do we have going on? Okay, we have a panel, Dynacorn panel, that I'm trying to install. What's the problem? Looks like a nice panel, looks like it's working out well, but look down here. This is not lining up. It's not going in. This is OEM. This is OEM. This is OEM. This is OEM. This is aftermarket, but this is not even a problem. It's here. Well, it's actually here. Or down here more specifically. So, you can see that over on this side, it's too low or too long because there's a gap. Not to mention you can look up here and tell that that's just way too high. Over here it's way too high. So what we need to do is we need to chop down over here. But how do we know how much to chop it by? That's where that side comes in. So let's take this out and show you. Now, obviously I have to weld, dirt, but obviously I have to weld the inner and outer together, like those two. I have to weld it together before I put it in, but first thing has to go in. So this was a mock-up attempt to see it in. So I cut off this tab down here, which essentially is that tab, okay? Now, I did this already prior to the video, so I took my caliper, and it's on a depth, and I measured that, right? What the dimension is it's not relevant, but we could see that it's right on it, right on the edge, okay? We take our wonderful aftermarket part and measure it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference. Okay? So, what does that tell me? That needs to be chopped off. But you can't go cut crazy just yet. We have to take a couple more measurements. Not really a couple, just, you know, one more. If we cut here, this will drop the panel down, but it's then going to shift where this, you know, hole set is, the mounting for the striker. So what I need to do first, because that dimension matters the most, obviously, to make sure that the door can close. It does give you some adjustability, but it's not that much. So we have to be in the ballpark. So I have to measure from here down to somewhere over here, probably. And we have to get that dimension to make sure that once this is cut down here, it still matches. It's the only place I literally have available to cut. So it's going to be a cut going all the way across. And, well, I'm going to try here first, and then afterwards see what this does. But essentially, I have a $200 or whatever dollars I paid for it set of replacement parts that I now have to cut twice, maybe 3 times. So this is a lesson in, one, keep your stuff on. Do one side at a time. It's beautiful when you have to have symmetry, because you at least know a reference that you have to have that symmetry to. So, you know, be wary of aftermarket parts. That's basically the lesson of this video. And also some little tips and tricks as to how to rectify the situation. So, Cheers.